Okay. So good morning, all of you again. So in the lecture of data communication, am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So in the lecture of data communication, we would be continue the same topic, that is QPSK. Okay. So in the QPSK, uh, you would be see that this is the waveform. Please, if you have, you can take the screenshot as well. Okay. Actually, the waveform of the QPSK is very large. They're having the multiple levels actually, but I have just skip out that terms because it is not possible to draw this kind of the waveforms in the online module. So I have just taken the only the important part of this diagram, and if you have to be see the important part of this diagram are in whole diagram. Actually, if you have to be draw the binary sequence, then even data, then odd data, then SET, then S naught T, and as well as the carrier signal 51T, 52T, and then finally the QPSK, because all data are very having the importance for drawing the final waveform of the ST. So this diagram I have taken from the book of the Simon Hacking actually. So here we have only show the main components. Okay. And try to understand the how the QPSK is going on. So first of all, you have to see in the one part of this particular diagram, if you have to be see. So at the top we have draw the input binary sequence, that is 011011 and 00. Okay, so there are the four means digits has been be shown here. Actually 8 bit data is there, but it has been be just shown as a combination of two, and odd number of sequences and even the even number of sequences after modulation. Okay, so that is a SET and S naught T you can see. So odd number of the sequences are here actually shown, that is a cosine signals are there. Okay, so when it would be, there is a 1 0 and then there is a 1 is there. Okay, 0 1, this is a one symbol actually, and after every symbols there is a change of phase shift has been shown. So actually they have not shown bit wise, they have shown symbol wise. So 0 1 is taken as a one symbol, so up to this there is a no change in the phase, and then when it would be from change of this particular things, there is a change of phase of the 180 degree you can see here. Okay, because we know that it is a combination of two BPSK signal, so you can consider it is one of the BPSK signal, this is second BPSK signal, and when these two combines it would become QPSK signals. So there is a phase shift would be 180 degree you have to be considered. Okay, so uh, uh, and how it is decided, because we have refer the one of the table. Okay, so that is actually I have drawn with the help of the top selling book, and this is the Simon Hacking. Maybe there is some differences of taking this +1 and -1, but just consider it as for only the understanding purpose how the QPSK signal has been drawn. Okay, so for 0 1 it is taken as a binary 0. Okay, and for 1 0 it is a +1, then for 1 0 it is again +1, and this again the 0 0 for it is a binary 0 is there. So this is 180 degree from 0 to 1, then again symbol would be changed, but it is living on the same level 1 1. That's why the phase would be continue, there is no change in the phase. But again when it would be goes for the polarity +1 to the 0 or negative polarity, then again it is there is a 180 degree shift. Similarly, for the even signal as well, even signal is here taken as a sinusoidal sine wave. So it is start from the 0, and this is the sine continue when it would be change the polarity from negative to positive, then 180 degree phase shift is there. Again the same polarity here, there is no change in the phase. Okay, when it will again change the polarity here, it would be end here. So again you have to be see the continuation. Sorry, yeah, there is a 0 to 0, there is no change, again it is a 0, then there is no change is there. Okay, so when the polarity only change, then it has been be changed. But our aim is to how to draw the QPSK. Okay, it is very simple to draw, you can also draw with the whatever the block diagram we have referred. Okay, I would be share you the PDF where you have to be see that how I have drawn this. Okay, but for here for understanding, for there is some limitation of this online module, that's why I am not able to draw here. So you can see here, there is a uh, minus 90 degree and there is a plus 90, there is a phase shift of this, you can see here, this is 315, it will be start from the 315. Okay, again goes to 360 and then goes to up to when the next time both phase would be changed. So it would be go from minus 90 to plus 90, it would be goes from here again 360 to start here. So it would be 315, it would be shift to the if you have to be refer, it is 135. So there is a in this way there is a transmission of this phase would be there. Okay, so mm, this is the shift of this phase. Okay, so if you have to be refer here also the same, when both would be changed, only one would be changed, it would be not enough. When both the signal would be changed, it would be generate a QPSK signal. Again here there is a 90-degree phase shift is there, there is also 90-degree phase shift is there. Okay, so in this way, in the case of QPSK, in between of the two successive symbols, if you have to be referred, there is a 90-degree of the phase shift would be there because it is a OQPSK. So you can refer any book also, then it would be okay, you would be found this. Okay, I would be share with the PDF of my notes when you would be found that how detailing has been done, because I have not drawn here the pi 1, pi 1 2, pi 2t, and even the even and odd signals. It is maybe little bit difficult, but I just want to show you that in the QPSK there is a phase shift of the 90-degree between each symbols. Okay, and that is in the BPSK it is 180-degree. Okay, now we have to move to the another kind of the, I just want to go give you just information point of view. Non-offset QPSK is what is the block diagram for the non-offset QPSK. So if you have to be see that in the offset QPSK signal, we have seen that the even and odd signal there is a different delay. Even signal has been delayed with respect to the odd signal by the amount of TB, bit period of the TB. Okay, and if you would be able to nullify this delay by including a delay block here, by including a delay block here, we know that even signal is generated a TB time delay with respect to the odd signal. So what we have done here, we have also add a delay block of same time period TB in the odd signal side, so that it would be also generate after TB time delay. So what happens, both would be generated at the same time. Okay, both signal would be come to modulate the carrier signal at the same time, and whatever the signal would be come here, that would be also at the same time, S0T and SET. Okay, so to nullify this offset, we have add a one delay block of the same time period. That's why it is called the non-offset QPSK. Rest of the principle would be remains same. That is also one of the way to produce the QPSK signal. That is called the non-offset type QPSK. Just take the screenshot only. It is not required to go very much detailing of this as per our syllabus. Okay. Now the main point that we have to be discussed is receiving of the QPSK. The QPSK receiver. How to detection of the QPSK. So you can see here, whatever the block I have considered for the reception of the QPSK, it is same as of the BPSK signal. Rest of the all these things, this is the coherent type of the receiving. You can see that you have to be use a carrier in all the receiver. You have to use a similar block diagram that is taken from the TOPSLINK book. Okay, it is given in very good manner there. So this is a local carrier recovery circuit that is used in the receiver side, and whatever the transmitted QPSK ST, that is feed directly to here demodulator section. This is the demodulator section is there. Okay, demodulator is there where it would be directly feed here, and one part of this is feed to the carrier recovery circuit. So you can see here this demodulator would be split this received QPSK signal again in the two part. Okay, and one part is here, you can see that odd one, and another is the even one. Okay, so even one is a cos omega naught t, and then the odd one is a sin omega naught t is there. Then it will be multiplied with the st sin omega naught t, then it is st cos omega naught t. Further it will be feed to the integrator, there is some limits has been taken, that is 2k TB up to the 2k T plus 2 for the even and odd signals respectively. This is the even signal, this is the odd signals are there respectively. And finally we have to see how it would be going on bit synchronizer is there. But before that, the main aim is to how to use this carrier recovery cycle, because we have to be recover the carrier cos omega naught t and sin omega naught t from the received QPSK signal. That is a combination of this sine and odd and even signals. Okay. So first of all, what we have done, we have to be raise input to the fourth power. In the case of binary BPSK signaling, what we have done, we have uh, raised the power up to the 2 only, but here what we have done, we will be raised to the fourth power. Okay, so what happens, your st would be become s to the raised to the power 4 times of the t. And when you have to be dissolve this in the mathematically, you would be found that it would be having the frequency component, that is having a 4 times of fundamental frequency 4f naught. And cause so 4 omega naught t is there. Okay, in 4 omega naught t, 4 omega naught 2 would be present at the output of this fourth power block. And then this signal would be passed through the band pass filter, that is actually tuned to the 4f naught. Okay, and 4f naught, and that would be only pass the signal, it would be discard all the DC components, only pass the frequency component of the signal, that is having the frequency 4 times of f naught. And this output of the band pass filter is then passed through the frequency divider circuit, where it would be divide the frequency by the 4, because there is a 4 is the multiplier here in the frequency component. So we have to be extract this from this particular frequency component the actual or fundamental frequency component, carrier frequency component. That's why it is divided by the 4. And so that the output of the frequency divider would be nothing but the original or transmitted carrier signal cos omega naught t and sin omega naught t would be there. Okay, and then it would be fed to the product modulator at the receiver end. Okay, where it would be fed to the ST. And finally we have to be got this. So I hope till you have just draw this the particular circuit diagram. So if you have to see that what I have told you, that uh, we have recovered the our carrier by dividing it by the 4 terms. Okay, and the incoming signal is applied to the two synchronous demodulator consisting of the multipliers that we have seen, followed by a integrator, and integrator integrates over a 2-bit interval. Again here we are using the 2-bit interval because we are combining the 2 bits. Okay, so 000110 and 11, that's why that bit period would be doubled. So 2 TB, that is equivalent to the TS means here symbol bit, symbol period. So a symbol is made up from the 2 bits, that's why it is a twice of bit period. And then dumps its accumulation. So what happens, once the monitor uses the carrier cos omega naught t, another is using the sin omega naught t. And if you have to be recall that when sinusoids in phase and quadrature are multiplied, the product is integrated over the integral number of cycles, and that would be results in the 0. So hence demodulator would be what happens, it will selectively respond to the parts of the incoming signal involving the respectively BET and B naught T. Okay, means even and odd signals only. And at the end of this particular diagram, we can see there is a bit synchronizer is required to establish the beginnings and ends of the bit interval of each bit string, so that the times of the integration can be established. So here the bit synchronizer is needed as well as to operate the sampling switch. You can see in the diagram there is a sampling switch is used. Okay, so sampling switch is nothing but it would be play the role of the bit synchronizer here also, that we have also learned in the case of BPSK signal receiving. So at the end of each integration time, that is different for the even signal and odd signal that we have mentioned, that is for the even signal it is a k2 ktb to the 2k plus 2 tb, and similarly for the odd it is 2k minus 1 tb to 2k plus 1 tb. So at the end of each integration time, for each individual integrator, just before the accumulation is dumped, the integrator output is sampled with the help of this sampling switch. Okay, and then what happens, the samples are taken alternatively from one and the other integrator output, at the end of each bit time TV, and these samples are held in the latch. There is a on latch block has also shown for the bit time of the TV. So each individual indicator output is sampled at the intervals of the twice of TV. The latch output is recovered by the finally the output of the latch is nothing but your bit stream BT. That is the data we have used for generate the QPSK signal. Okay, so this is the data sequence we have to be recovered. That is BT is here. Okay, that is NRZ polar signals are there. So this is all about how the receiving of this QPSK signal. So if you have learned the receiving of the BPSK, you can easily learn the QPSK because block diagram is nearly same. Only some basic terms has been changed like the raised to the power 4, raised and then the frequency divided by 4 like this. A band pass filter tuned at the 4F0. Otherwise, rest of the function is similar. So and that would be continued for all other technique I would teach you on this passband modulation. Okay. Now we have to be see about the signal space diagram of the QPSK. So signal space representation we can also write. Either you can use the term ST or here I have used the VMT. You can also use this term as a ST as well. So it is we know that what is the square root over 2 ps cos omega naught t plus 2m plus 1 pi by 4. This is pi by 4 is the quadrature phase shifting where the m is equal to 0 integer value 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay. So 0 means pi by 4 omega naught t plus pi by 4.